Hey friends, Ozzy's boy here. It's been raining and kind of ugly all day. Thunder rolling. Uh, didn't get to go fishing. Don't want to go fishing in the rain. And so I thought it'd be a good day to tell a ghost story. Well, I have a good one. The house I grew up in was a real haunted house. Stay tuned. Let's start at the beginning. My family moved into this house when I was 2 years old. So from a baby all the way up through high school, I lived in this house. I really didn't think it was spooky or scary. It was home. But my first memory of somebody else thinking it was haunted was I was getting a ride home from baseball practice with 3 or 4 of my friends, 7, 8 years old, little baseball league. And when they pulled up in front of the house to drop me off, one of the kids said, "Ooh, what a spooky house." And so every time from then on, when the group would drop me off from baseball practice, they go, "Oh, the spooky house." And so I don't know, they thought it looked spooky. It had a lot of tall trees and shrubbery, and the house was built in the early 1930s, so I guess it looked kind of spooky. Then we had the bicycle man. My sister and I used to ride bikes around the house. We just circle around the house. There was no sidewalks or anything on that street, still not. And excuse me. And the bike had fenders and a floppy chain, and it made a very distinct noise going around the house that you could hear from inside the house. I could hear it when my sister was riding around. She could hear it when I was riding around, and my parents, whoever was in the house, could hear that noise of the bike rattling as it went around the house. Well, sometimes at night, not every night, and actually not that very often, the whole family be in the house, and we would hear that bicycle riding around the house in the dark. Ooh. So we called him the bicycle man. Never really was scared. A couple of other things. Lights would turn on and turn off on their own. Now that could be explained with a short in the wiring or something. It was a old house. But they turned on and turned off, never really blew out or went out or got fixed or, completely went out. Also doors would shut and open. All these things happen very sporadically, not all the time, but they happened a lot more than once. I remember never really being scared. Pretty interesting. It was a 3-bedroom house. My parents had 1 bedroom. 2 sisters shared a room, and I had my own room. I would sleep in that big room. It was like a 16 by 18 foot room with 9-foot ceilings. In high school, I even had a ping pong table set up in my bedroom. But I would turn all the lights off and sleep in the complete darkness because my thinking was, if the booger man came into the room, his eyes wouldn't be adjusted, and mine were. And I could hit him with the baseball bat I had by the bed. Anyway, this is not just stories. This is my real experience from a real haunted house. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Or like the video. Hit the bell if you want to see more. I really appreciate you watching. Until